a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the trumpet birds wanna cut me down,
Great morning.
I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out.
Great morning.
I am who I'm meant to be.
Great morning.
Cause here I come.
Let's go. Great morning. Let's go. Sit back. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Great morning. Let's go. Hey. Hope y'all got y'all new submerged. Try to turn up. Yes. Come on. Roll it. So, hey. Great morning. Hey. Great morning. Hey, it's Tuesday. Hey, let's go. Oh, great morning, Queenie. Great morning, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me. Great, amazing morning to all of you amazing, beautiful people. I'm still recovering from an amazing weekend, a weekend of celebration, a weekend of happiness, a weekend of, I don't want to get too emotional today. A weekend of celebration, a weekend of hard work, a weekend of trial and tribulations, a weekend of when you keep going through the fire. Great morning, Edward is on this morning. Great morning. Before we get started, I hope y'all took y'all NutriBurst. I see somebody wants to go live. I got you. Take a double shot for today. Listen. My testimony, a little bit of it. People, when you want something, you gotta fight for it. And God knows that I fought for my position. to be a part of the moment that took place the past weekend. So when you see me celebrating, I'm celebrating history in the making, history that has already been made because I was able to attach myself with someone who has truly stood up in a different way for a lot of females, for the music, just for the culture, for everything, for Miami 305. I'm so thankful that I listened to myself and I didn't listen to all of the bickering and the friends, that tried to make me feel bad or that when my career was never going to work or it never was going to happen. I should throw it in the garbage. I should stop. I saw something that they didn't see. I saw history in the books. I saw a legend. I saw hard work firsthand. Being on the road, with Trina at a young age, like really, really, really showed me how the music industry is, how it works, traveling and jumping on planes early in the morning. I'm talking about some of y'all will break down. I'll never forget, Treese was traveling with me and Stormy, and she was like, "Oh no, this is too much. This is way, way too much." And see, it looks real easy on the pictures. It looks really, really, really easy on the pictures. But the truth is when you step into it and you now got to work, you now got to put in that hard work and energy. It's a lot different, just like how it is. And it seemed real easy for y'all to roll over and turn me on 7 o'clock in the morning. But it's real hard to get your ass up, to get dressed, and to have your mindset that you are about to really change somebody's life. Even if it's just one person. Tell my story about where I came from and how I wrote some of my biggest songs in weird situations. Was just like, I didn't see this where I'm at. I didn't see that it was gonna be this way. It just seemed like everything was just tumbling downhill, but that's why I always tell you guys that you gotta fight. You always gotta fight. You always have to fight because it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. I can remember writing one of my biggest records inside of a bathroom in a drug program, a rehabilitation program that I was court ordered to be a part of. And we wasn't supposed to have headphones. Great morning, Miss Spades. We wasn't supposed to have headphones. We wasn't supposed to have cell phones. And I could not miss my moment. I could not miss my moment. It was a time that Trina was, she was about to get ready to turn in her album. And I said, no, I am not out to miss my opportunity. And I went so hard. Like, I made sure I got those headphones inside of that program, and I had to sneak inside of the bathroom and write music and write and write. And I had so much on my mind at the time to where I felt like everything was falling apart, but didn't realize. I didn't realize that everything was coming together. That everything was coming together for the good, that it was going to be a #1 album in the midst of the storm that I had to go through, in the midst of all of the people laughing and telling me, you should just give it up. You should just do this. You should. And I didn't listen to nobody because I believed. I believed. I believe. And there's a lot of you all who are in some type of situation to where it looks like it's all bad. It looks like it's falling apart. But you don't really see that it's going to come together. I was looking at somebody's post today. Hold on one second, y'all. I was looking at somebody's post today, and it says, the money is coming, the car is coming, the house is coming. All of that stuff is coming, but it ain't never coming to the person that don't believe. You got to really believe. I'm talking about, I would just make sure that I motivated Trina every morning. We would talk about the things that we wanted, the things that we were going to do, motivating her, telling her to keep going. Because it's not easy in this industry. It's not easy, you know, CO motivating her, Karen motivating her, all of us as a team, no matter how hard things may have gotten, I can honestly say we stuck through the fire. No matter how mad we may have gotten with each other, we stuck through it. To see 21 years, way more than Trent, to see 21 years in this music industry, bro, that's unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of. 2 decades. 2 decades. And I thought about it. I was like, one day, I can't remember exactly when, but I thought about it. I sat down and I thought about it and I said, this is going to be a historical moment in life. This was years ago. I said, this is going to be a historical moment in life that this girl put her foot in this game and kept going for as long as she did. All of the mixtapes that we worked on together, the fight that we just kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. Ain't nobody outwork us. Y'all just ain't heard some of the stuff that's out there. Ain't nobody outwork us. When it wasn't no money to put this stuff out, we kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. And I said, you know what's gonna end up happening? All of those eggs that we laid down are one day gonna hatch. And trust me, they will. I already know it. The same way I speak on Stormy. I told Stormy, I say, there will be movies about you. Another historical moment, watching her rise. 2 friends that I have can pick up the phone and call them at any time and they answer. It's very, very, very important that you stay motivated around motivated people that want more than you. Because if you want more than them, sometimes you could be holding yourself back. It got to be on the same wave. You want just as much or they want a little bit more. And I watched Stormy. She was just in a whole nother lane of her own because I didn't understand that shit. I didn't understand what she was doing. I didn't understand none of it. But I saw her rise and I saw her start to talk. And I remember she used to want to be like Oprah, but now she wants to be like herself. And she used to wear big hairdos like Oprah. And one day, I never forget, I went to go visit her, and she was married. And I looked at her and I said, who the hell are you? You got your panties in a bunch. You got on this long skirt. And you looking like this. I was like, where your coof at? Where your swag at? Which you used to have. Like, I didn't know what was going on with Stormy. She'll tell you. And from that day, she changed it all up. So I'm saying to say all of this. Get around some people that want more than you. Get around some people that's going to make some historical moments in life. Get around some people that are going to really write their name in history. My name in history is written. It's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You can't tell the story without me in it. You cannot tell the story without me in it. It's done. So what I'm saying to you is, what are people going to say about you? What are people going to say about you? Look at this. Every day I wake up to fight to write my story. That's why I told you. I said, I don't want to be remembered as just Coach Stormy's best friend. That's a part of it. But the best friend that learned the business, that went off to make $1 million, sounds a little bit better to me. That learned the business that she had been doing. He had been around for so long and wasn't even paying attention. He was able to go break generational curses for his family. That sounds a little bit better to me. So every day I get up, I'm telling my story, I'm writing my story. What are you doing in your 24 hours? In your 24 hours. What are you doing to tell your story? Are you just waking up? Are you going through the fire and you getting burnt? Meaning, are you staying in your current situation? Are you not climbing out of your situation? Are you not fighting to tell your story? Because the truth is, that's the only thing that's going to be left. That's the only thing you're going to believe. That's the only thing you're going to leave behind is the story. Who are you? Who is she? Who is he? What is he? What did he do? Who did he help? Who did you help? Who did you help? Some of y'all ain't help nobody. Some of y'all don't want to help nobody. Some of y'all got to understand, you got to stick it through. You got to stick it through. Some of you got to understand it may not even look like what you want, but your faith has to keep you in that direction of saying that I know it's going to become what I need. Some of y'all lose attention so fast, y'all don't stay on time with what you're supposed to be doing. You're not staying in the right direction because of the simple fact that you don't even trust the situation. You don't even trust that TLC is going to take you to a whole nother level. You just there hanging out. You don't even trust that the products could really help you to lose weight if you just gave it 30 full days. No Burger King, no this, no that. Put it all in your health. You don't even trust that. But the truth of the matter is, when you do begin to trust, everything will happen for you. Everything will happen for you. You may not even see the buildup. You may not even feel the energy that is going to happen. You just got to keep the faith. Who would have knew? Who would have knew that the man who did all of the fraud, that wrote the checks, that did all of this shit at a young age, will go cold turkey one day and say, I'm not doing that shit no more. Now I'm about to go into the music industry. Just woke up and just said that. Started working with my cousin. Started writing music every day. Sat on the fucking floor of my apartment, writing music every day. Stormy Speed, where is it? Where is it? Look what Stormy Speed. Look, so y'all won't think I'm making this up. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Look at this. This one, Stormy was a rapper. Y'all see that? Stormy was rapping. Look. You see that? Let me make sure Facebook can see it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it right. Rapper. Y'all ain't never even heard Stormy songs. But look at this. Out of the two that kept going, look what happened. Only two of us kept going. This is what we say, you cannot slow down on your dreams and your goals. Stormy didn't do rapping, but she ended up finding a lane that suit fitted her. Stormy wanted some money right then and there. She was like, I ain't making no money right now. I need to go get some big money. This was my passion. So I kept going. Y'all got to understand that at the same time, listen, things don't always happen when you want it to. It don't always happen when you want it to, but it will. It will. It will happen if you believe. If you believe that it will. And that's beyond a shadow of a doubt. That means nobody can convince you that it's not going to happen. That means you waking up every day and you put the energy into what you want to happen. That means you talking it. That means you eating it. That means you shitting it. That means everything that is happening with you, you are putting towards that energy. You have a burning desire. You have a burning desire to make it happen. You cannot have a shadow of a doubt and making something happen or believing in it. It can't be a halfway belief. How is it so? How is it so? Two hustlers, two go-getters have now pursued, changed their lives, and now become successful. I got my book. That was a dream. That was a dream. Now it's a reality. It was a dream for me to be able to pen big records and to make the Billboard charts. It was a dream. I gotta get all my plaques. I don't even have them. I'll wait until the house is finished decorated. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I got a lot of plaques. Y'all just don't know. But this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I believed beyond a shadow of a doubt. I believed so much I caught a bus for 4 hours to get to the studio, to where I had to leave the studio and take the bus back 4 hours. Some of y'all would have quit on the first run because y'all would have said it take too long to get there and I'd be tired. It wasn't no get tired. It was the fight. To fight for what you wanted, for what you believed in. Today, y'all got to figure it out. Y'all got to figure it out. If y'all gonna let your current situation drown you, or you gonna get some arms and legs and start swimming. Are you gonna let a lot of us go through shit. I saw a post. And I didn't care if somebody got offended or not. It said something basically like, I don't care about what you're going through. We all got problems. We all got situations that we're going through. So if we all got situations that we're going through, why you want to sit there and soak your ass and start being a baby and start crying about it? Do something about it. Change it. Fix it. Change your current situation. It's not just going to happen because you want it to just, oh, I just want my situation to change because I deserve more. Because you deserve more. Really? Sure you do. We all do. But it ain't going to just happen. It ain't going to just fall in your lap. We all deserve more. We're human beings. But the truth is, the only human beings that go to their next level is the ones that dedicate their energy, their time, their passion into what they want to happen. And see, y'all get that confused. Y'all get it confused. Writing 2 songs a day talking about you want to be a rapper, that's not dedicated. Making 2 sales a day with total life changes, that's not dedicated. You got to be the person that's going to get out there and make 10 sales a day. You got to be the person that if you want to pursue to do music, you writing 10 songs a motherfucking day. I wasn't finna let nobody outwork me. Ever. Ever. And just when you think I ain't coming is when I'm coming. I'm waiting for everybody to do their songs. And I'm going to come right behind their ass with 1,000. You know why? Because I got a reputation to uphold. I got a reputation to uphold. I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch. I'm going to be the last one. I'm going to be the last one. I'm going to watch the race. And I'm going to come up and smoke your ass. Period. Period. Because I'm not going to let you outwork me. I'm going to let you think I'm not coming. And I'm coming. I ain't even going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to be right in the background, busting my ass like I'm about to get ready to do after I get off this call with y'all. I couldn't wait to get home, though. I couldn't wait to get home. You know why? Because my energy that I need is right here at this table. It's right here at this table. See, while y'all slacking in y'all business, you see what happened last week? Some of y'all had a nice big check because y'all was focused. People who had the stimulus was starting to hit you up. You was feeling good. That can happen every week. Every week. And I said, I'm about to sit here at my desk. I made the most money in my life at this desk. And I'm about to do it again. At this table, in my house. See, because I believe. I believe a little bit more. I believe a little bit more that I know I'm about to hit my $1 million mark. I know it. I know it. I went and I looked at my money from last year. And guess when my money got really hot last year? Right around this time. Right around this time. I went all the way back on my checks. Go back and look. So this is a sign. This is a sign. It's time to get to work. It's time to create those directors. It's time to start putting money inside of those other people's pockets. So therefore they can see that it's real. Marquita, Queenie, Quinetta. It's time right now. Excuse me. I'm excited. I'm excited to be that person that I've become. I'm excited. Yes, you damn right I celebrated this weekend. It was my party too. That's how I looked at it. It was my hard work and efforts too. When's somebody gonna celebrate with you about what you've done? Every person I've played a big fucking important role in. I'm not just a liability in somebody's life. I'm an asset. People love to have me around. People don't think twice about me coming around. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm coming. Whether it be some great, amazing ideas, whether it be some help that I can contribute, whether it be for me to do whatever I need to do to make you a better you. That's how I'm coming. With everybody that's here, I'm coming on every morning to pour into y'all, man, at 7 o'clock in the morning, coming back at 10, then coming back at 5. Hell, shit, I might start coming on at 11 at night. I don't know. But I know what's necessary. What's necessary is to see other people win. You know how good it makes me feel when everybody be sending me those messages, how I've changed their life? Me, little old me. You're welcome. Mirror connects. Seriously, the time is now, man. Don't wait on it. Don't debate on it. Build your dreams. It don't even got to be TLC. And y'all know I'm not biased. If it's something that you want to go build, then you coming on my show to get some motivation to go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Go build your shit. Stop waiting for somebody else. Because see, when you start building your stuff, you start building your stuff, building your stuff, building your stuff, building it, building it, building it, building it, building it. You're going to start putting yourself in different rooms. Because now you're putting so much action into one thing to where now you are attracting other people that is in that area. I started putting energy into music to where then I put it in so much that now I'm meeting people at the radio station. I'm meeting Super Cindy and Big Lip Bandit. How many of y'all remember them on 99 Jams? Now I'm meeting them and my face is getting familiar. Then now people are seeing me do this. They're seeing me do that. They're seeing me in this room. They're seeing me at this place. They got to see you in the mess. They got to see you working. They got to see you grinding. Now I'm shaking hands with the big people. What do you do? Here's what I do. Here's what I did. Oh, wow, that's you? Yeah. What is your story? What is your testimony? What have you made it through? What have you made it through? How's your life changed? Who has a story? How are you changing? How did you grow? How did you make it through? A lot of us are waking up in the fire every morning. We going through shit. Mentally, physically, spiritually. You're going through something. You're trying to get out of it. Or you've made it out. Come on live and tell us. Tell us what you've been through. How did it all work out for you when you thought that it wasn't going to work out? How did you change? How have you changed? How are you now walking through it? The young lady who hit the live button, I'm trying to connect with you, but it said it wouldn't let me connect. Somebody get on this testimony. If you've been on before, give somebody else a chance to get on. Somebody is listening, and it always works out like this. Somebody always going to come on at 7:50, and they're going to have an amazing story, and then it's going to be time to go to meditation. What is your story? How have you changed? How have you been through it all? You've been through the fire. You've been through more than I've been through. The only way that you're going to be able to move forward mentally is by speaking on it, talking about it. You don't even got to show your face. Come up your camera. Just come on and tell us. As a matter of fact, you do got to show your face because I think it's disrespectful to get on live and not want to show your face. Show your face. Show us who you are so we can see that people like you go through those things, because sometimes we don't look like what we've been through. I don't look like 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I don't look like a old E40 a day anymore. I don't look like ecstasy every night. I don't look like Molly's. I don't look like heavy weed, more weed than you see Stormy smoke. I don't look like the stuff that I've been through. I used to wake up to 5 and 6 joints a day. You know, I used to post my OE on my page and my Newports. Who the fuck was I attracting with that? Other Newport smokers? Miss Diva Styles, come tell us your story. Tell us your story. Great morning, Coach Stormy. Just got through talking about you, about your journey and what you went through, and I showed them this picture that you sent me. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. The two determined ones, the ones that kept going. We always been some determined little motherfuckers. We weren't gonna let life swallow us. That's amazing. That's amazing. Stormy 2K was her rap name. 2000, the millennial. Soon as 2000 hit, that's it. Because we ain't gonna make it to 3000. So she said she was gonna cover this whole, what is that? Century? The whole century. And you did it. You did it. Okay, well, you don't look like what you've been through. Come get on live and tell us about it. Made it out the mud. Peaches, come tell us. Come tell us. Get on live. Press the live button. I want to hear. I don't want to just see your messages down in the box. I want to hear the story. I want to hear how you transformed. How did you do it? What happened? Your story can save somebody's life that is on here right now, privately going through what you've been through. Privately. They don't even have the courage to say that they went through this stuff. They don't have the courage, but you can change that. Great morning.
Great morning, Reggie.
How you doing?
I am highly blessed in favor.
Amen, amen, amen. Talk to me.
Can you see me?
Barely, but
No,
it's dark, but I'm gonna try. Go ahead.
well, you know my testimony, but I just come to say some might not know it. Been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through a broken marriage. I've been through losing 2 parents.
Lost 2 parents? Stop. How you lost 2 parents?
My mom died in 2016 of May, and then 2 weeks later, my father passed away.
2 weeks apart?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And that was after my return back home from when I was in another country where I was incarcerated for 4 years.
Incarcerated, lost 2 parents, 2 weeks behind each other.
And I came back home less than 8 months. God spared me to see both my parents. Then, after that, I went through a divorce. My husband left. I thought I could make it. And when I thought I couldn't make it, I was at my lowest. And being a nurse, a clinician, sometimes we have that face where we put the mask on, where people think that everything is good and it's not. And we're really broken inside.
Right.
And I came into this amazing company, TLC. And when I came into the company, TLC, it helped me with a lot of self-development. It helped me release my anger. It helped me develop tools that I didn't have. It also helped me change my life because I was overweight at the time. Also, I was going through some anxiety issues, which we don't make any medical claims. But the products were helping me, and they still help to this day. But then also, my daughter came through where she was shot on the way to college. And she got incarcerated for a crime that she did not commit, for a murder. So
Your daughter?
My daughter, yes.
She's in where? She's incarcerated for murder?
Yes, for a crime that she did not commit.
And what did you do to get incarcerated, if you don't mind me asking?
When I graduated from college of nursing, I decided I wanted to go explore the world with a couple of friends. And one of the ladies that I was friends with, on the way returning back home, she had not one, not two, but 3 kilos in her bag. And by me being in the third world country, you have to prove you're innocent. So the embassy notified my family. Also, they did a lot of checking and things and stuff like that. And they knew I wasn't into drug trafficking. Come to find out, the person that was with me, she was into drug trafficking. So I still had to stay there for about, approximately about almost 3.5 years. I was there in Peru because we went to Brazil and we went to Peru. And I learned a lot of different things over there. I learned to really find myself, really know myself at that point. I learned to not take things for granted because that's a very poor country. And over there, everything you have to pay for, even to the water. There were some times where I didn't even have tissue to wipe myself.
Wow.
And I literally lived off of my 401k for 2 years. And how was that was because my oldest daughter was my beneficiary. And they had ladies that would come from other countries for Bible study that would come in and help us. They would call us exaheras because we were foreigners over there. And so they would bring our money and things and stuff in like that. And then afterwards, I had to go stay outside, find a job, but you can't get no job there. But someone had to pretend like they were giving me a job. And then I had to stay outside trying to get my papers back fixed. And then from there, I was able to come home. The only thing the embassy did was help pay for my ticket, which once I got back to work, they took that out of my taxes. But I had to pay a whole lot of fines. But over that, a lot of time was lost. And that time you can't make up. But at the end of the day, still coming back home into some more trauma. I never dealt with the trauma that I went through. I was just trying to fight myself and get myself back together, get myself back on my feet and everything like that. I don't think I started going through trauma until once when my daughter got incarcerated, because it started me reliving my life again for what happened to me. And, I have been through so many lawyers and all this stuff, and how the lawyers, they play on you and all this. And I remember the last time me and you had this conversation about how the lawyers play, which they do. And so I decided to just let go, sit back and let God do his thing. Because I couldn't do it. I had to learn that Charlene, Tawanda has to live. And if I keep worrying, I'm not going to be alive.
Exactly.
So I had to step back. I had to start learning to take care of me. and taking care of me through all of this, I was able to open up me a med spa, leave my job, still in TLC, retailing a lot, but through it all, I don't look like what I've been through.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about.
And I'm here to tell somebody today that don't think for a minute that everything that you see about us is glitter.
Yeah.
Because we all have a story. And your story needs to be told. Whether you told it 20,000 times, somebody needs to hear it. Because someone is right now is on the very edge of the road where they don't know which way to go.
Wow. It's true. It's really, really true. When you start looking like what you're going through, that's at one of the points to where you've allowed the situation to eat you up. You've allowed to accept that current situation. And that's the part where you'll either wake up or you'll stay there. But I believe we all get that voice in our head that tells us, hell no, this ain't what I'm supposed to be. This is not what I want.
Nope.
This is not how my life is supposed to be. And if that voice has not spoke to you, then that's a problem. You guys should be saying to yourself in your situation, if it's good, if it's bad, even if it's good, you should still want more. You should be going to another level from where you are right now. You got to say, no, it's good right now. Everything is good, but I want more. I want to excel. I want to go a little higher. I want to feel what it's like to go to another level of where I am, because sometimes you could be one level and you could fall down, and then things start spiraling down because you've gotten comfortable with being at that one place. You gotta stay going hard. You gotta stay going hard. So what are you doing now that's got your mind together, that's got your body together? That what are you doing now to keep all of that stuff? Because every day is a different fight.
It is. It's true.
Every
it
day,
is.
every day.
Every day is a different fight. I mean, you fight with the world, period. So what I do, still doing meditation with Coach Stormy.
Thank God for that, right?
Thank God for that. I'm telling you, it's been amazing. It's been phenomenal.
Everybody should be in meditation at 8 a.m. Right after you leave my show, you need to be doing meditation.
Mm-hmm. I turn my phone off literally. I don't want to talk to nobody. I put my phone on silent. That's my time. And I need that time.
Yeah.
To start my day. Also with that, on the products.
Right.
Making sure that I'm taking the products.
Yeah.
Also with that, making sure that I'm engaged with other women. I stay with the power circle of Six Figure Squad Chicks. A lot of other women, Dior Lucas, a lot of other women I'm engaged with, and we just, Christina, all of them, we just have that power circle, and that keeps me motivated. Then I have the spa now, and I'm doing a lot of post-op care, so I'm still in nursing.
Good. Well, thank you for getting on this morning. I appreciate you. You know, it's always love whenever you show up. I'm glad you came on this morning to share your story. I'm sure a lot of people have taken in, what it's like, what you've been through, and how you made it out. Because some people probably would have been in that situation and failed. So thank you for getting on this morning. I appreciate you. But you know what time it is. I got to tell you to get the hell off, right?
Right.
All right, get off. Bye. Bye-bye. Enough. She's sitting in the dark. talking all low and shit, getting us all sad. We ain't got time for that. Thank you for getting on with your story, but it's time to smile a little bit. Shit. No, but the lady went to prison, man, in Peru. In Peru. Some of y'all couldn't go to prison in the United States. You talking about going to prison in a country. Some prisons you gotta shit in a hole, like in the ground. They don't get to change clothes, some places. Like prison, they say over in the United States, it's like a hotel. But in another country, it's a little worse. It's a little different. Some of y'all would have lost it. Because jail is definitely a make or break you kind of situation. I'm dead ass serious about that. Jail can mentally play with your mind. You start talking like the rest of the inmates. You start believing like the other inmates. It's one of the worst feelings that I would never wish on anybody to be a part of. And to have that experience myself, that's something that I never ever want to experience again. Ever. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Everything is snatched away from you. Everything. Especially if you don't have a date to get out. Because before you get situated in jail, you don't know what's gonna happen. And that's where the belief comes in at. That's where the faith comes in at. You start thinking all different kinds of things. Imagine going to sleep and you dreaming you at home and you waking up and you right there in jail. Imagine, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Man, I'm so happy for my change. I'm so happy that I was able to wake up. I'm so happy that I was able to go through my situation and it made me so much stronger. I cry myself to sleep every night. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Talking about I done seen the toughest of the toughest up under in the bunk, just sniffling and crying. And you like, damn, what's wrong, bro? And I can't deal with this no more. Waking up, different personalities every day. Everybody got a different personality because they don't want to be there. Even though they put themselves there, they don't want to be there. Being told what to do. Imagine 13 months of your life. Some people had to do longer, but I had experienced 13 months. Imagine 13 months of your life taken away. Not being able to bathe whenever you want to. Not being able to sleep when you want to. Not being able to do nothing that you would regularly do. It plays a toll on your mind. And some of those people, they come conform to it. And they lose faith. They lose hope. They lose ambition. They lose motivation. And they just let themselves go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with your life? How you gonna change? Alcohol took away a lot of my life. But God, 15 years sober and walking in the light with you, King. Wow. Visiting with my child for only 30 minutes. Wow. 4 years on a roller coaster ship to 12, prison before out. Couldn't hold her, I win. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about, I spoke with one of my homeboys. He got life for murder. And he been trying to get out. And he called me the other day because he got a cell phone. And then we was talking. And I say, boy, you still sound like you got your mind. He said, yeah, I ain't losing my mind. Because, you know, them people, them prisoners, they start talking different. They start talking weird. Like almost like little pastors. And, yeah. Start talking really, really weird. What you gonna do? You got the chance to win or lose. Win or lose. Fight or lay down. Fight or lay down. Stay down or get up. What's your story? What are people going to say about you in your story? Are they going to say you just had kids and you left 3 kids behind? They're going to say you were a fighter. You did this with this community. You changed that with that. You did so much stuff that you needed to get done. You wrote your name in the sands of history. People can always read about you in books, magazines. You left a force behind you. You left a whole force behind you. You left a whole force behind you. What are people going to say about you? What are the people going to say about you? This morning, get your ass up and make a change. Make a change within yourself. Make a change within your life. And say that you want more. Say that you want more. That your current situation can't slow you down. Your current situation can't stop you. And everything that you're going through is about to make you stronger. Today. Make that decision right now. Let's get ready for meditation. Meditation. Let's go. Hey. Thank y'all. This morning, I'll be back at 10 a.m. I'll be back at 10 a.m. to speak about calling them back. Don't miss it. We're going to do some live calls. We're going to call some people back at TLC, get them back started. But most importantly, we're going to put some money in their pocket. See y'all. Get off. Bye.